That went better than I expected it would.
Time to summon DETTLAFF.
Yes, high time. Do you wish to go to Teshamutna right away?
Let's go. Want to get this over with. Nice place.
Isn't it? Offers a lovely view of the valley. On a clear day, you can see the outlines of done time.
Shame the reason why we came here.
Yes, quite the shame.
Regis, let the unseen elder know we've arrived. Have him summon DETTLAFF.
Hinthial Jesu Themias.
Hayda.
Ne oldu? Ne oldu? Olabilir. Ne oluyor?
Yakından.
Fotoğraf bu. Ne oluyor?
Niye böyle? Nereye koymuşlar bunu ya? Geçişler anlaşılabiliyor, yani kasma falan değil kesinlikle. Ama ilginç gerçekten.
Yani.
Ne gerek vardı böyle?
You didn't manage to find me, so you forced a meeting. Why?
You know why.
I've tired of guessing your human thoughts. So articulate them or leave me be.
İki diyelim, sonra bir diyelim. Ne dersin?
Olabilir.
I understand your anger, but you need to stop the attacks in the city immediately.
My conditions are clear. I wish to see Reno. I wish to see Siana. Yet she is not here.
You know why. The Duchess would not release her.
So the Duchess must face the consequences.
DETTLAFF, please. All this for one woman.
You understand nothing.
Kaldıracak sanki. Oo.
Let us be done with this.
Bir
Bir.
dakika. Külliyatta ne diyordun? Regis. Karışmayacağız mı orada? Ne diyorsun? Bence
Şey mi
birlikte
olacak?
savaşalım.
Kadim ne? Öldürmeyecek de.
Belki son nokta yok eğer.
Kadim ne oldu?
Sen koy fazla. Dur şimdi.
Ne oldu?
Ya falan. Aa, yapmamış mıydık ya? Keşke yapsaydık değil mi? Şeye bakalım. Umarım gerek kalmaz. Tamam. Eğitim değil ya, yaratık.
Ha, orada
Neredeydi?
DETTLAFF bak. Değil.
Gwen. Ben Queen.
Ben ya. Şimdi.
Geri çekildi. Zaman mı geçti?
Durdurdun mu?
Oy. Biz savaşmıyoruz. Yapamayacak bence, sonra öldürecek.
Direkt söyleyecek gibi geliyor.
Aa yapma.
Aa!
Salak ya.
Ölmedik ya. O ölebilir.
Vampir öldürebiliyor.
Evet. Ama geçenkinde de kalbine sokmuştu. Ölmedi. Değil mi?
Doğru.
Ne yapıyorsun ya? Bin.
Basabilir miyim artık?
You murdered innocents. Damn thing.
Aa fena vuruyorum. Fena vuruyorum bu arada.
Ne oldu bu?
İşte arka kullanıyordu tamam mı? Aa kadim. Ne?
Ne?
Abi şaka mısın sen? Ne yapacağız?
Sen çıldırmışsın. Bu farklı bir yaratık olarak algılanmak şimdi.
Evet. Aa dur harbiden bak. Gel
Aynı mı
bakalım.
yoksa?
Aynen çok merak ettim.
Ama vampirlerde de midir? Değil mi
Değil.
Yüce vampirlere bak en alttaki. İlgini mi yoksa? Yüce...
Bakayım be. İyi mi diyelim? Ya basamıyorum bu arada. Bug'a giriyor.
Bir şey çekti.
Ben de anlamadım. Ulti mi açacak? Ne avradı?
Ne yapmışlar ya?
Ya ikna atabilir miyim artık? Aynen.
Bilmiyorum.
Ne yapsam ne olur? Hop.
Yok be hiç şey yaramıyor. Falan yapsın.
Dur bak. Ben yapmam lazım. Ama basmıyor görüyor musun? Adrenalin puanı mı acaba?
Sen basabilirsin.
Gördüm galiba değil mi?
Tuhaf.
Ya o şeyi kullanmam lazımdı. Unutuyorum hep. Vampir ya. Onu kullanmam gerekiyordu. Bayağı etki ediyor ki yani yarı yarıya etki ediyor.
Nice.
Isn't it?
Sıfırdan
Shame,
mı?
yes.
Ne? Kadime bildirdik mi?
Regis, let
Aynen.
the unseen.
O ne zaman gelecek
kadar-
peki? Kadim. Gelmedi ya hani az önce.
What?
Değil mi?
Arrived.
I am
Michael,
Direkt öldürmeye mi geldik
you
deseydik?
have so the deadlock who let
Gençlerini ikmal etmek için.
Aksi denesek.
Ha.
Yapabilir miydin simyadan? Ya az önce vuruyordun ya. Şu an yapamazsın. Önce belki. Çatışma sırasında falan.
Ben gözlük.
Orada yukarıda. Bak şuradaydı. Bir bak. Ben yapamıyorum.
I am just
You murdered innocents. Oh, you a damn thing.
Ebenin nikahı ama. Vuracağım. Yani vurmak.
Ne yapıyor ya bu? Böyle duruyor.
Tamam. Aa bunu geçemiyor muyum? İlla görmem mi? Ya bence öldürebilirdim de biraz yavaş kaldım. Ve ekoyan yapacağım. Böyle yapsam.
start
Yok
praying.
yok. Space'e basmam. Ha şimdi vurabilirim. Hasar yedin mi? Ben basmam lazım. Hop. Neredesin? Ne? Aa ne?
Ne?
Orada bir şey mi var?
Yanını mı aldı o? Yedi galiba.
Ah, tamam güzel.
Kadir mi geldi?
Var. Gerisi.
Kanatları vardı.
Art.
Aa, bir evren gene. Değil mi?
Bir mutasyona uğrama artık ya. Ben olmuş.
Kendini doğurdu.
Tekrardan üredi galiba.
Bu ne?
Böyle yapmam lazım benim. Bir dakika. Benim ulaşacağım. Hop. Hop. Yine başladım. Aa şunu. Hasar ver. Hem ona hem ona. Ne versin? Hop dodge. Sonra buna şöyle. Hop. Hop. Hop. Vur buna. Buraya gel. Gidiyor sanki.
Aa, o nasıl sıçrıyor?
Hayır. Şimdi bir tane queen basmanın vakti geldi sanırım. Hop. Tekrardan. Hop. Hop bir oradayım bir buradayım.
Bak bakalım ben orada.
Aa bir şey değil mi? Kalkan. Gel bakalım buraya.
Benim nasıl?
Ben gerçekten iyiymiş ya. Bir tık hantallaştık sanki. Neredeyim
Ne
lan
oluyor be?
ben? Fazla mı şey yaptık biz? Hop. Bence amacımız şu şeylere
Evet.
hiç
Aa!
bilmiyorum. Şu an. Hop. Bir tane daha bastık.
Yine
Evet,
aynısı.
işte bu. Evet, tamam. Böyle yapsam. Patlar.
Ha?
Bence bunu öldürürsek. Değil mi?
Parçalandı.
Lan ne loot çıkar ama.
Değil mi? Deri. Bu ne?
Ney ne?
Şey yürüyorsun. Aa, yaşıyor be.
Son anda öldürmesin ya. Şeklinde. Değil mi? Gider ayak. Dövmeyelim.
Şimdi neydi? Bir vampir öldürebilir sadece.
Ha öyle bir muhabbet var
Vardı.
mı? Baksana şey oluyor,
Birleşiyor
yeniliyor.
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist.
Ya kurtaracak kesin. Da uğraştık. Bari bize sorsaydı.
Kaldıracak.
İzin verdi. Bunu da yemez.
Güçleniyor orada.
Neden lan? Ölecek mi o? Kaporoz edilmek. Ne demek kaporoz edilmek?
Günahlarından şey yapmak değil miydi?
İyi bir şey ama.
Arındırmak değil miydi? Nasıl mı?
Tamam.
Ne oluyor
My,
ya?
what a smashing ensemble. You wear
Her
it
zaman
well.
resimleriyle
Shut
mi
up. I look like a
evleneceğiz?
twit.
The caftan is sewn of the best
Guys,
fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies in beauty, never in refinement.
Ne diyelim sana bak.
Bir.
Tamam de.
Rather not bicker about taste. Don't like to. It's neither interesting nor productive.
This
Çalıma.
particular witcher has an inborn intolerance for formal occasions. Yet
Bu
he's
onu
to attend
yiyince ne
just
oldu
such an
merak
event
ettim.
shortly. I expect that's the source of his prickliness. So try not to take things personally, Master Taylor. Rather pity him, for in truth, stage fright overwhelms him. He trembles at the thought that he has no notion how to behave
Gives
in
it
the
a put
presence
in.
of Her Grace's Majesty.
As well he should. All that being as it may, Toussaint's highest honor, the Order of Vitis Vinifera, demands appropriate attire. The Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor caked in mud. Palace protocol places enormous emphasis on form, virtuous tradition, etiquette.
Huh. A
Etiquette.
tradition which values appearances ahead of all else. Which calls for lordly, glistening triviality and misplaced generosity.
Bana bir şey.
Ceremonies, medals honoring virtues, just keeps coming up.
I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the last great virtue, compassion. It's the one piece of the puzzle that never seemed to fit.
Mean you suddenly believe the five virtues theory, after all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion derived through exercising pure logic. Siana planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a fifth victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Bana
Her
Siyana'yı
plans
mı
don't matter
anlatıyorsun?
now. Can't act on them.
Bilmiyorum.
Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Siana's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in a tower.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still chat with that boot-cleaning urchin. He was the one to pass the victims' names to DETTLAFF. Perhaps we missed something.
Bir diyelim ya madem böyle diyorsan.
All in all, why not check up on that? We'll go together, assuming we're done here.
I am done, yes. It lies in your hands now to see if you are able to present my handiwork at the ceremony with the dignity it is due. Or if you will first destroy it, crawling about the city's underbelly.
Promise to be careful.
Gidelim dedi ya aynen böyle bekliyordum.
Oh, it's the swordsman. Good to see you. Here for a spiffing? Dirty boots are a stain on professional dignity, you know. Step on up.
Need to ask you something.
Yet
Ben para
again?
istemiş. Yani
Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all I know. But why not get your boots shanked while we jabber?
Guess they could use a spit and polish.
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Clean boots,
Nasıl
clean
parlatacak ya?
soles. A fine slogan.
Kumaş değil mi?
Evet.
Man in the frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap, but
If you're about to tell me this information will cost me, forget it. How'd you get those letters?
beggars brought them.
Beggars. Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. 1 for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Some had mismatched boots, others had no boots at all. Oh, I know! They all had no home!
Kid, my patience is starting to run a little thin. Now think hard.
Ne diyelim? Hı?
1.
Where'd they get the letters? They pick them up? Get them from someone?
I don't know. They'd come, hand me a letter, and walk away. I asked no questions.
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that bootshine for you. But you must focus now and tell us all you know. Where can we find the beggars?
Well, at the shelter, most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just round the corner. Up those stairs, then right.
Thanks, kid. For your trouble. You must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
Envanter.
Yağmalı diyorum da.
Greetings, Sir Witcher. You've a general.
Hayır bahşiş isteme ya.
Take...
Come.
Ha giyme ya şu an. Herhalde giyilir. Gitmiyor.
Bir atmam lazım.
Bir şey yapmam. Sadece bir.
Dur hemen. Oğlum artık. Ya nerede ya?
Aşağıda. Ha.
Tabii mi? Zaten ha bir kere mi? Tamam gelişmiş yapalım.
Daha da gelişmiş değil mi? Ne o en sondaki?
Vermiyor. Vermiyor.
Nasıl yapılıyor? Belki yapabilir. Gerçi öyle olsa
Ya.
gösteriyordu.
Tamam.
Aa içten on değil mi? Bir de olan. Yok.
Bakma. Pardon. Yapabilir. Barınağı bu isteğe bağlıymış.
He's no hero.
Bence yapmalı mıyım?
It's the butcher of Blaviken.
Geri de ikna tabii.
Pantolonu atsam. Pardon yok siyah değil. Eldiveni at. Ya da sat.
Tamam barınağı bulalım bak. Barınak demiş.
You've to move your little camp elsewhere, got it? This is a decent... You? What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other means of persuasion now.
Gentlemen, calm,
Diyeceğim.
please.
Bak kahve
Either
içmeyin.
get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all
Zaten
out.
bunlarla anca
Our
yumruklaşır
patience is
yani.
gone. This
Tabii.
place is no longer a rank refuse dump.
Scram! Decent folk live here.
Decent folk you mention. Mean yourselves.
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois? He poking insults us
Hallederiz.
on our own turf.
We should step aside, good fellow. My friend is perfectly capable of settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
Hasar görmesin.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Dayak yiyor.
Madem bari tek gelseydiniz ya.
Come now, Twitcher.
What? Lost your nerve?
Böyle yapsam. Ha. Vur lan hadi. Ya da. Tam da. Tam tekrar vur. Bir de vurabilsem.
All right. I can take a hint. Come, time to go.
I thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with them, but they'd have beat me blue had you
Ben
not
buradan
come
yan
along.
göreve yolumuz
I'm
varmış.
grateful. Immensely.
What did they want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk, the shelter, elsewhere. They dislike that I help the beggars. I do not oppose going elsewhere were we to have somewhere to go. But you've come with a problem, have you? My turn to aid you.
Need some information. Looking for a man who might have mentioned the boot black in Rue de Garl.
The boot black. A feisty lad. I know him.
Any of your, wards supposed to meet him recently or soon?
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would know. But should you wait, they'll all soon come for their meal. You can question them yourselves.
Thanks. We'll wait. Nice of you to let us.
Hava karar.
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve the soup. These two gentlemen have some questions of you. Pay attention. Answer in brief. For if you draw it out, your soup will go cold. And we wouldn't want that, would we?
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the boot black. I know this.
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romain?
Why should I squeal? We were all told not to mention the letters. We all swore.
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
I got one too. Gave it to the boot black. And Freshy, he got one. But he can't tell you, as he's not here.
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the Feast of St. Barnabas.
It's a matter of importance to the Duchy. Hand it over, or I'll take it from you, plain and simple.
But I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is what she said, and she was frightening.
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest. These men helped me a short while ago, helped all of us. If this individual threatened you, you need not keep the promise you made.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the boot black anyways. It's always muddy there.
Nasıl ya?
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Well, well. I must say,
Ready
even I
somebody.
did not expect this.
Yok
This
ya.
time you will see to our Duchessa.
Desem.
It seems we
someone's not-
underestimated Siana rather grossly.
Judging by
Abi,
this,
değil mi
DETTLAFF
acaba?
was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
Aynen düşersin işte.
Duchess was to be Detlaff's last victim.
Zaten olayı bu ya.
Siana planned it from the start.
Indeed. The logical conclusion, Geralt.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victims' links to Siana, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions. Ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Siana murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power? From an inborn penchant for evil?
Yes, yes, and yes. All seem likely, and none are mutually exclusive. But if you'd like to know for certain, you could always ask her yourself.
Actually, love to learn her motives.
Praiseworthy, I suppose. Sometimes one should stare evil in the face.
Seems a bit strong, no?
She used my friend as her tool for killing. I believe I've every right to condemn her, but I support your lust for the truth. Some philosophers think empirical examination the sole path to knowledge. I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps Siana locked up.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. Think Anna Henrietta had to protect her sister from a lynch mob as much as she wanted to protect her subjects from a criminal. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court of law. I'd need to get past some guards to see her. Coming with?
Of course not. I shall await you at Mare la Chaise-Longue. I'll not risk entering the palace after Dettlaff and his minions rampage. Besides, I vastly prefer the company of a simple mug of mandrake brew to that of the Duchess's vile sister.
So, said straight up, it means you're going off to get drunk because you hate Siana.
I've never been fond of categorical statements of that kind, but I admit I could not vouch for my behavior in her presence. She treated Dettlaff cruelly, caused his death in the end, and now this? Atop all that? No, Geralt. I will not go with you. I will await you at the cemetery.